A beautiful windy day. Place your feet on the mat. Roll your shoulders and lock them down at their lowest point. Push down with the feet into the mat. Draw the fingertips down the sides of the legs and lengthen the back of the neck. Close your eyes and focus on your next exhale until all of the breath leaves the body. Pausing for a moment to feel the tiny adjustments of the body to simply hold it standing, and then breathe back in and exhale completely. 3 more breaths, starting to filter through what's on your mind today. What's on your heart, what's stored in your body. Flicker your eyes open. Inhale, reach the arms up. Lengthen from the feet to the fingertips. Exhale slowly, keeping the feet planted in the earth. Lower the arms back down. Inhale, reach up. Reach from the bottoms of the feet to the fingertips. Nose reaching towards the thumbs. Exhale and move back down. Gaze comes back to neutral. Inhale and reach up. Good. Exhale this time, softening in the knees as much as you need to reach your fingertips to the mat and tuck the chin. Inhale, draw the shoulders back, gaze forward, maybe bringing the hands to the knees. Exhale, folding one more time, lengthening the legs a little bit more. Press down into the feet and rise. One vertebrae at a time. Keep your chin locked into your chest until your shoulders roll over your hips. Lock down into the feet. Lock the shoulders at their lowest point. Breathe out completely. Regrounding here in Tadasana. Again, inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, dive forward, forward fold, soften the knees, tuck the chin. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, lock the shoulders back and down. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, shoulders roll back and down. Inhale, arms up, gaze up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, step your right foot back. Low lunge. Option to stay right here with the right knee lifted and both fingertips on the earth, or soften the right knee into the floor, or from either knee position, maybe floating the hands up, lengthening your lunge, breathe. Focus on your exhale, feeling it leave the low belly. Deep breath in. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift the right knee, and exhale, step back to our first downward facing dog. Take a moment to pause and pedal through the heels. Lengthen out your downward facing dog. Let your shoulders away from your ears. Big deep breath. Fill your chest with breath. Push your hands and feet into the ground to lift your body. Next breath in, step the right foot forward. Again, left knee can stay lifted, or you can lower the knee. From here, you can float the arms if it feels right to lengthen that lunge. Breathing all the way out of the low belly. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, hands to the earth. Inhale, lift the back knee. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths right here. If you're feeling a lot of stress in your shoulders today, you can come onto your knees and into a child's pose for rest. 3 more breaths wherever you are. Inhale, come up into a tabletop. Bring the knees together to touch. Tuck your toes. Now lengthen the low back, pointing the tailbone down and back. Push the fingertips into the floor and then squeeze the biceps towards each other. Lift the knees. Hold. 1, 2, breathe. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Slowly release. Come onto the tops of your feet and sit down on the heels. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, slowly release down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release down. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, release. Walking the hands forward, back into a tabletop. Knees together and touching. Inhale, reach the right leg back. Good. Exhale to pause. Inhale, maybe lift the left arm forward for bird dog. Hold here, breathe into the length from fingertips to heel tips, activating the front of the body equally. 3, 4, 5. Exhale, release the left hand down. Put a bend in your right knee. Now inhale to reach the right hip over the left. Square the shoulders down and turn the ankle 3 times to the right. 1, 2, 3, and then to the left. 1, 2, 3. Exhale, slowly release the right leg down. Inhale, left leg reaches back. Exhale to pause. Inhale, right arm forward for bird dog. Hold, balance the effort in the front of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, release the right hand down. Put a bend in the left knee. Stack that left hip over your right. Re-square your shoulders towards the earth. Turn the ankle 3 times in one direction. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 times in the other. 1, 2, 3. Slow and controlled, lower the left leg down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Walk your feet together to touch here. Big toes together, legs long. And then lift up onto your tippy toes and push down into the floor. Take a deep breath in, piking up as high as you can. And then turn your heels towards the back corner of the mat and lower the heels back towards the earth. Maybe your knees are a little bent here. Maybe they're long and reaching towards the floor. Breathe into the ribs, feeling the length on the left side of the body for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale up into the pike, pull the belly in, push into the floor, and then turn the heels to the other back corner of the mat. 5 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lifting up high to the pike, and then exhale, slowly lowering the knees, walking the hands forward and dropping the heart for puppy pose. Soften the head in towards your mat, soften the shoulders and the back of the neck. Inhale to rise back up to a tabletop. This time the knees are about hip width distance apart. Push down into the fingertips of the hands and soften both elbows. Slowly begin to push into the left hand to turn the right shoulder over the left shoulder, and then float the right arm up, gazing up towards the right thumb. Push the left hand into the floor like you're pushing the ground away. 2, shoulder blades together. 3, 4, and 5. Right arm goes all the way underneath the left, right ear to the mat. Walking your left arm forward if that feels right to you. Relaxing here and thread the needle. Breathe into the space between the shoulder blades. Feel your breath move your body. Slowly unwind, coming back to that tabletop position. Press the fingertips down into the mat, and then anchor the right hand down. Roll the left shoulder up and over the right, and then extend through the left hand. Drawing the shoulder blades together, driving the right hand into the floor, gazing at the left thumb. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Left arm underneath. Thread the needle, maybe walking that right arm forward. Breathe into the space between your shoulder blades. And slowly unwind. We're going to walk our hands underneath our heart so that our index finger and our thumb are creating a diamond or spade shape directly underneath our chest. Good. Now bring your knees together to touch. Good. Now split the elbows out towards the edges of the mat and lower down. Now push into the ground, curl the back like cat pose, tuck the chin. Inhale, open and lower. Exhale, push, round. Inhale, open, lower. Exhale, push and round. Last one. Inhale, open and lower. Exhale, push and round. Inhale, come to neutral. And then exhale, we're going to lower into a child's pose. Relax your shoulders. Maybe flip your palms towards the ceiling and walk your fingertips back to grab onto the back of your heart. Inhale to look forward. Exhale to slide forward, coming into forearm plank. You can keep the knees down or bring them lifted. Bring the right hand to the left elbow, bringing it parallel to the top of the mat, and then roll into the right shoulder, reaching the left arm up. Stay here, or you can lift and lower for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shifting to replace the left arm with the right. Find your place in that left shoulder before stacking and reaching. Maybe holding here, maybe lift and lower. If you're like me and you have a weaker shoulder, maybe just hold for 3, 2, and 1. Right hand to the mat, square and lower to the belly. Good. Bringing the right arm to replace the left arm. So now right arm is parallel to the front of the mat. Right forearm. Good. Bend the left knee. Reach back with the left hand to grab the left foot. Good. Square the left shoulder forward. Breathe into your chest. Maybe you're holding on back here. Doesn't matter. Good. Now lower completely to the mat with your left ear down on the floor. Let your heels roll apart. Let your shoulders roll in towards the floor. And then with your exhale, try and pull your belly back off the floor like a suction cup. And then inhale deeply into the belly. And then exhale it all out, lifting the belly up off the floor like a suction cup. One more. And breathe in. Coming back into a little baby sphinx. To rotate the left arm in. Now the left arm is the forearm parallel to the front of the mat. Reach back with your right hand to grab your right foot. Good. Maybe we're here. Maybe we're squaring forward here. Maybe we're starting to pull the foot in, stretch the hip flexor. It's up to you. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale. Slowly release onto the belly. Arms back, palms facing up, right ear to the mat this time. Release the heels out, roll the chest into the floor. Take a couple of breaths, softening into the earth. And start to use that exhale to pull the belly away from the floor. And then breathe in. 3 times total. Exhaling away from the floor. And breathe in. Last one, exhale. Exhale, tuck the toes, bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale to come up. Exhale, we're once again coming back into a child's pose. Resting the low back, softening the shoulders, softening the back of the neck. Inhale to come up into a tabletop. Bring the knees together to touch. Exhale, right leg goes straight back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, bend the elbows towards the hips, tap the nose to the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, crunch knee to nose. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, squeeze. Good. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, stack the right hip over the left. Option to stay right here, or you can keep reaching that right foot all the way back until it touches the floor. Right shoulder reaches over left. And then this left foot is going to pivot to come behind the knee as you open up. Breathe. 2, 3, 5. Exhaling to unwind. Lengthen. Inhale. Exhale. Child's pose. Rest. Breathe. Breathe to make space for the vibration of your body. Make space for the reaction to your practice. Inhale, come up to a tabletop, knees together to touch. Exhale, left leg reaches back. Inhale here. Exhale, tap. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend the knees, stack left hip over right. Option to stay right here, or continue to reach that left leg back, rotating left shoulder over right, and then pivoting that right foot behind the right knee, opening out. Breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Rotating back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, child's pose. Soften and breathe. Inhale, rise into a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Exhale, push back. Downward facing dog. Bring your feet together to touch. Inhale, lift your right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the right hip over the left. Opening here, but keeping the shoulders square. Take a deep breath in. Option to stay right here. Option to lower the left knee and modify here. If you are still lifted in 3 legs and that knee is bent, take a deep breath in. And if you want to, you can exhale, roll forward, pull the knees into the inhale, reach up, back and over. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up, back and over. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, up, back and over. Exhale, option here to take wild thing by tracing the right leg all the way back, taking a very similar rotation to open into a wild thing. If that is not in your practice, draw the right leg through, come to pigeon pose and breathe. If you have taken wild thing, take 3 deep breaths in wild thing, and then rotate back around, pull the right knee into the chest and meet us in our pigeon pose for a total of 10 breaths, arriving halfway through about now. Soften the space behind the shoulders and the head, soften the jaw. Soften the palms of your hands and the arches of your feet. Let out a long exhale and a deep breath in. Exhale, hands underneath the shoulders, traveling back to downward facing dog. Taking about 3 breaths here to reset, to awaken the body, rebalance. Feet come together to touch. Inhale, left leg reaches back, 3-legged dog. Option here to bend the knee and open the hip. Beautiful. Staying right here or taking any of the other modifications, including coming to a knee or moving forward with a deep breath in. And exhale, rocking forward, nose into the knee. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. Inhale, up and back. And exhale to crunch. Inhale, bring it up and back. Option to stay here or come to pigeon pose, second side, or opening for wild thing, second side. Taking 3 deep breaths before making your way back around and coming into that pigeon. Joining us for a final 5 breaths. Soften the back of the neck and the space between the shoulders. Soften your jaw and your feet and your hands. Option to come around into a cross-legged seat or lie down on your back, whatever feels like it's calling to you at this point in your practice. From wherever you are, start to find the sound of your breath in your ear. You start to participate in its movement through the body. Begin to breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. Focus on the rhythm of the breath in your body. And then begin to pause at the top and bottom of every breath for an equal count of 4. So that you're breathing in for a count of 4, holding that breath in for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. From wherever you are, breathe one more exhale out. And then allow the next breath in to be natural and soft. Maybe choosing to lie down here if you haven't already. Welcome to stay in the meditative seat if it suits you. Start to deepen your breath, feeling the breath move through the body. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Place both feet on the ground. And begin to rock the knees from side to side. When you're ready, topple over onto one side. Take a moment to pause. Gently prepare yourself for the rest of your day by coming into a comfortable cross-legged seat. Allow yourself to notice the vibration of your practice, by the effects it's had on your body, on your mind, your emotions, your state of being. May your practice follow you off of your mat. Namaste.